In the year 2021, the American Board of Emergency Medicines stated that it would sanction doctors who spoke out about the dangers of vaccines and would also revoke their board certification. And I quote them, "Making public statements that are directly contrary to prevailing medical evidence that can constitute unprofessional conduct and might be subject for review by the board." End quote. In other words, any doctor who disagrees with the party line put forth will have their license revoked and lose their job and quite possibly their career. This is coming from a group of individuals who are installed, not elected, do not work in healthcare, have no formal training, yet are the ones determining what doctors can and cannot say. Believe it or not, this type of regulation has been going on for decades, and it hasn't loosened up at all. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, watch The Killing Nurses of the Third Reich. I think it's considered to be a documentary. It's on YouTube, very easy to look up. You will see that a government was successful in casting a spell over doctors and nurses to get them to take part in eugenics and genocide programs and get them to do what's not in accordance with their own conscience. All because the idea of the common good was elevated above the health of the individuals that made up Germany's population. I'm specifically talking about Hitler and the Nazis. Very similar to the path that we are going down today if we don't do something about the healthcare problem that we have in the United States. In this country, the good doctors are usually censored, shut down, and some have lost their licenses for speaking out against the COVID narrative or not being completely in line with it. Let's face it, healthcare regulatory practices in this country are awful, and we need to find solutions to it. There cannot be any informed consent, or I call it the right to no consent, if doctors are not allowed to follow their moral compass and do what's best for their patients. There cannot be medical freedom if people are not given access to the types of providers that they want to consult with. One of our top priorities, medical freedom, is what we need to restore in this country. Not making vaccines safer, not climate change, gender identity, or trade deals with China. That is all a distraction by the government to take our minds off of the things that actually matter in day-to-day living. The government doesn't solve problems, it just creates them. That's why the solutions to the problems that they create have to come from us. If we don't put a stop to medical tyranny, then the medical profession will turn into an arm of the police state. It's bad enough as it is. Big tech, which became successful in suppressing free speech during the COVID scam, has become a marketing arm for the government, and the government is already a marketing arm for Big Pharma. What I'm doing is getting people together and saying, enough of this. It's time to do something with action, not awareness, which is the title of my channel. But in order for success to happen, we need strength in numbers. A big group of people doing the same thing at the same time in unison. And that's why I'm reaching out to individuals who want to be proactive and create a better way forward, not just in healthcare, but in freedom air travel as well. My email is in the description. Feel free to pass this message along to any other person who might need to hear it, and I'll see you in my next video.